All right, few questions that we got here. What do I do if my spouse is not born again? What did they do in 1 Corinthians chapter 7? First of all, you need to save the soul before you deliver the spouse. So a lot of people are expecting, some people come to me for counseling, but when they are done, you are just listing symptoms of a disease we know. Yes. It's the soul that is the problem. So what do? I focus on the soul and lower my expectation of the person. The job of a sinner is to sin. If a sinner is not sinning, even Jesus will be surprised. Hello. So you see people come and be complaining, symptoms. He's not born again, she's not born again. It's time to intercede. Remember the Peter example I gave you. So people are hurting because they are expecting something of a person who is not wired to give it. Do you get what I mean? So what should I do at that time? The most important thing I do is to retreat to the place of intercession where I contend for the soul. So Jesus looks at Peter and says, you know what? Satan has asked to see you, but I prayed for you. When you are restored. The assignment, because I tell people shall couple go. Couple go. I say, no, couple go is dependent on couple role. But nobody's going to play the couple role until there's a deliverance in the spirit. Do you get what I'm saying? So for this person, your focus as a spouse, and that's why Paul said to them, you know what? That you can be the one to sanctify the spouse. That's what he was referring to. In essence, I must take my place in the spirit to know what to do concerning the soul. And like I said, at that time, you need to lower expectations on what can be delivered by that person. All right? So it's soul first before spouse.
And so that you don't, by your action, annul your prayers. When you are praying, your character and the way your actions must align with your prayer. So if I'm praying towards something, I won't finish prayer and then go and be fighting carnal battles, exchanging words, fighting, saying all the things that I should not say. So while you are praying, you will have to silence your flesh. You will have to stomach some things. Why? It says that for the things that was placed before him, Jesus endured the cross. As in, so there will be a season that you will need to endure so that you can intercede from the right mind. You can't intercede with malice, anger, and hatred in your heart. Praise
and
the
that's why there are dimensions to intercession when it comes to your spouse. And please, I say this with every sense of responsibility. We see miracles happen in our ministry when we minister and all of that. But intercession involves staying power. So people just want to meet a man of God and say, your husband is coming back home. It's not God's will for any to perish, but a lot of people go to hell. Why? The question of salvation is not just a move of the spirit, but the response of man. So when I'm interceding, what am I doing? I'm pummeling in the spirit, putting pressure so that God can orchestrate events to bring this person to an acceptance of the truth. Do you get what I'm saying? So, because if you don't realize that intercession involves staying, you will give up. Do you get what I mean? And let me say this to you. Beside your need for a partner that is saved and gives you the goods of life is a soul that when the burden of the Lord falls on you, you will temporarily sometimes forget this is my partner. This soul must be saved. Do you get what I'm saying? And now let's take it to the parenting dimension. There's a point you contend for soul because of your child. This soul I'm contending for. Why? You cannot divorce the child from this parent again. So since they are invariably linked in life, for the sake of my children, beyond you being restored for my good, I have children who your life impact would impact on. So my intercession is first unto a soul for God, secondly for my enjoyment, and thirdly for these children. And never forget James 1:5 when you're interceding. Say, does any of you need or lack wisdom? Say, let him pray. And God will not rebuke you for asking. He would give you. Because a lot of times, like Julia said, you are praying but not matching it with the conduct that is required to make it effective. So I'm asking, Lord, what do I do? This is so annoying. This is so painful. This is so hard. This is this. This is that. This is this. This is that. I'm saying it all because he's ready to listen to me. He's not going to chase me away for telling him I'm pained, because I am pained. All right? And guess what? There is what God will baptize you with. And people will look at you like, you're not reacting. Oh, it's not of him that willeth, of him that runs. It's God that shows mercy. When grace comes on you for certain things, that's why Jesus took the three with him and he prayed. He came back with them. His soul was extremely crushed. And he said to them, you couldn't wait with me for an hour. They couldn't wait. He went again. But he could wait and tarry in that place. What happened? Grace came on him. His own creation came to strengthen him. Angels came and held his hand. I said, it is well, sir. Can you get what I'm saying? If Jesus needed grace going through Gethsemane, you will need grace at certain times of prayer. This is what we don't tell people in church, and they give up on God. Because we just say to them, prayer is the key, prayer is the key, prayer is the key. Then they go with the key and the door is refusing to open. We didn't tell them that sometimes you're carrying a bunch and you slot it in and it looks like it's not working. Then you need to say, Lord, I'm interceding, but I need intercession now. Help me. Because the one who is praying needs prayer. And that's why, like you were saying about tongues, there are times you just mutter in tongues because there's nothing else you can say. You have cried, you have spoken, you have lamented, you have done it all. God! And somebody's asking, why are you spending 2 hours? I don't know, because if I come out of this closet, I'm going to run mad. Manga barika palipa, ebranda shoka paribara. Aren't you tired? I'm not tired. If I come out of here, my mind will explode. I don't know what to think again. Why is this so hard? Makaya barobaboshka. Stay there. I'll stay there. I'll stay there. Stay there. Sometimes you switch from the focus of intercession, you switch back to you. Lord, help me now. I'm losing it, help me. I can't bear it anymore, help me. I can't withstand it anymore, help me. They taught me at the summit not to speak in a certain way. All that's in me right now is to fight that man called my husband. Help! That's what we need to do sometimes. So intercession is not just that hard, long journey of punishment. God just punishing you. Just sit there, just be praying, just be praying, just be praying. You need to ask for grace. You need to ask for grace. Help me, help me, help me, help me. And I'm so glad you're connected to people like this. That's why you should have your own company. When it was tough on them, the Bible said they went back to their company. Because our company don't just gossip. Our company don't nag. Our company don't complain. Our company don't run their mouth. Our company pray. Oh, help us, Jesus. Help us, help us, help us. Help us, help us, help us. That's a power. Stay in the place of prayer. I think we should leave this question. Can we just be a company this morning? Just grab somebody's hand. I don't know what everybody is going through, but can we share some strength this morning? Can we share some strength this morning? I don't know where you are. I don't know what level you are. I don't know what you're trusting the Lord for. Trusting the Lord for. Can we share some strength this morning? Lord, help my sister. Help my brother. Strengthen them. By the God of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of glory, may give unto you the spirit of wisdom and revelation in the knowledge of Him, that the eyes of your understanding be enlightened, that you may know what is the hope of His calling, what is the riches of His glory of inheritance, and what is the exceeding greatness of His power towards us who believe, according to the working of His mighty power, which He wrought in Christ when He raised Him from the dead and seated Him on His right hand in heavenly place. We receive strength in our inner man. 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 Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord Jesus. This is why He prayed for them. If you just go to Acts 20 verse 32, we'll just leave with that. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord. We are strengthened. We are going back stronger than we came. Amen. And now, brethren, I commend you to God and to the word of His grace, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance amongst all them which are sanctified. That's what we commend ourselves to. We don't commend ourselves to men. We don't commend ourselves to systems. We commend ourselves to God and to the word of his grace that is able to build us up. That is able to give us an inheritance among them that are sanctified. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Please keep praying, keep praying. It's the flow tonight. Oh, keep praying, keep praying, keep praying until the next thing. Keep praying. Thank you, Lord Jesus.